February 2nd, 2022, officers responded to a bank after a previously banned mail returned. A routine trespassing call quickly escalated.
Business that you're trying to do here? Okay. You remember the ban form they were talking about yesterday? If the business requests it, then you can. Okay. So that was the business requesting it yesterday, so you can't be here anymore. Alright. You got no more business here already? So just try to find somewhere else to do business for banking, alright?
And I don't afford a BHU units. Can you come back to Georgia's Own Credit Union, please? What's up, Mr. Bostic? Weren't you told yesterday that you don't have your account's not open anymore? They don't want your service. They don't want you to have a bank account here.
I already had a bank account.
Had one in 2018. Okay, well they don't want your service anymore.
I'll come open up and say this, but I already seen it. That's all.
They don't want your service. They've asked you not to come back, and we've told you now 3 times, right? And on 4 to 42, you can start your way back over. Great.
You got the door, I'm gonna grab it. I got your old driver license on? You got your old driver license on? You from the game. I was just
Well, you can't go in there. You're not going in there. Into the bank, you're not going in there. Because they don't want your service here, and you're not going in there. What did that officer just tell you when you were here?
I got some service account. I got a service account. I done talked to her, did a bit right here. Did a bit, said you don't have nothing to do with it. I don't know if
You don't have anything to do with this bank either.
Yeah, I was banking her for exactly 2 years, 6 months.
You can either leave or you can leave in fair handcuffs today. It's one or the other, my man.
We got long pay.
No. Come on, let's go. Put your hand behind your back. Because I told you, and your band. That's it. Put your hand behind your back now. Because we told you.
Stop resisting! Stop resisting! Stop resisting or I will tase you!
In our 04, we need you with the legal team of the credit union.
Man, come on, man.
Stop resisting or I will tase you!
Man, I ain't got no weapon.
I will tase you!
Get off my arm, man.
I ain't no weapon.
Right off my arm so I can put him
I ain't got no driver license on me.
hands behind your back, dude.
Okay, that's no driver license on me.
Are you okay?
No, I'm not okay. Put your hands behind
Put
your
your
back.
hands behind your back.
Man, I ain't put my hand on no back.
Put your hands behind your back now.
Man, I ain't even hit no woman. I don't do it for long.
We're just getting you.
It don't matter. They don't know what you have.
I'll taser, look at my whole
You
body.
ain't getting up.
They got,
Stay down. They're not going to do nothing to you as long as you cooperate.
cool.
The police.
So I got you on serious driver license.
I know.
They said the police ain't had nothing to do with it.
You're on private property. If they tell you to do something, you have to
I
do
have
it.
that serious driver license, not to make sure the judge said, that's what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying?
Right now we got you to stand up.
But there's a reason. If the bank people don't want you, you can't be here.
The bank didn't say that.
Okay, they called the
I
police
just
for a
talked to her.
reason.
She said, who is the... She said, her sister didn't have nothing to do with it. That's what I'm trying to tell you, Cole.
All right, chill.
Use the force. She's bleeding from the mouth.
They fussing
Need someone to take over her spot.
I see some blood.
It's hers.
It's hers right now.
But I ain't hit her though with my hand.
It don't matter. You can't do that,
I
man.
did push back off
Listen,
and
it
hit
don't
her.
matter. I watched you cross the street. You have to control yourself. You didn't control yourself.
Get some gloves on. Get some gloves on.
It's fine, but they
No,
called.
take over Sosie's spot.
They called
Take
for
over
a reason.
Sosie's spot. Grab the arm. Grab her lower leg.
They called
Grab
for
his
a
legs. Take over his spot.
Go. Here.
Roll him over to me.
Cuffs
on.
Don't be flinching up.
Coach, I just talked to base. I wanted to bake him.
Under.
I joined
Roll
the
him to me.
customer.
Roll him to me.
You can have it in the front one, huh?
Roll him to me.
Oh, come on, you right?
Be still.
Oh, you right?
You're good, baby. You good.
All right.
Still.
Good job. It's okay, Sam. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's just a little cut. It's cut.
They had a problem with some buses that tried to robot mine. I just told them to stop.
Don't say nothing else. Don't say nothing else.
They said they
Don't
had
say nothing else. Just face the car.
Ouch. I was over there. I'm doing all the security work over there, and I was getting some out of my van. Okay. And I saw him over there. He started going back. They were talking, came out here, started approaching. And I guess they were telling him, you ain't going back in, blah, blah. I don't know if they called or what. I don't even know what happened.
They did.
So they went to grab him. He swung at her. I don't know if he punched her or elbowed her to get away. She held on to the nose, and he fell to the ground, and he jumped on top of him, but he was starting to get away again.
Yeah.
I just come across the street and held him down.
We appreciate it.
No
Lord
problem.
knows we appreciate the help.
Well, I seen
There's
it.
only so many of us that get around.
And I seen there was a female too, but I just kept talking to her, so he shut up and calm down.
How many pairs of pants you wearing? How many pairs of pants are you wearing?
I got a regular shirt.
Yeah, well, you just fought us, so I don't know what you got, so I'm searching you thoroughly.
Have a seat.
I ain't hit no water coat.
Sit back. Sit back.
But I can't do that with both of my heads too. I'm already sitting back. You can't
Sit back.
Stop putting the force on.
Sit
I'm just
back.
relaxing.
It's all right. Just close the door.
This baby know I've been working for 2 years this month.
Yeah, elbow hit you.
He punched me in my
When I
mouth.
saw him spin, you know what I'm saying?
I was holding on to him,
Yeah.
and when he got out of that spin, that's when he punched me in my face.
That's when I took off running, when I saw him spin on him.
It's okay, dear. It's okay. It's over. It's okay.
Is she okay? Yeah, I busted lip. She was panicking for the guy when we were holding her down. I know, but it's okay. So what's the deal? We're dispatched. Tuttle got here. I was talking to him. Told him Sam wanted the 1095. He said, "We'll see about that if he's gonna leave." So he goes inside. Tuttle talks to him. Tells him, "Been banned. He already knows it."
He was inside?
No, he was out here.
Over here?
Yeah, in front of the bush. Okay. Told him he needed to leave. He left. Me and Sam were talking about how we needed to get more paper on people, procedures, stuff like that out here. While we're doing that, he walks back up. He comes over, talks to us. We explain to him again, you've been banned. We're just told that you can't be here. He's like, well, I'm going to go inside and talk to us. And we're walking with him, telling him, no, you can't do that. At which point he's saying, no, I'm going inside. At which point I get in front of him, Sam grabs his arm, I grab his other arm, pulls him tight. He pulls his arms in front of him. I go to try to bend his arm around back. He just wrenches him in front. Okay. At which point we tussle. He spins and slams me in the chest, and I lose my grip. So as he's holding on to him by herself, I'm trying to get another grip on him. While doing so, he raised his hand up, slugged her in the face more than once.
Where was she when that
She
was
was right towards the end of the curb.
Like, was she on the ground and he was...
No, standing up. She had his arm and just slugged her a few times. I grabbed the arm, he slugs me in the side of the head, grabs my badge, and throws me to the ground. By the time that I get up, Sam's on top of him, holding him down. He's flailing. I go over, pull my taser, grab him, power on my taser, and I'm telling him that if he doesn't stop resisting, I'm going to tase him. And I tell him repetitively, and he keeps resisting. I'm getting ready to tase him, and then bystander comes over, grabs his shoulder, holds him down, and helps us. I throw my taser. I adjust it to where my knee is on his wrist, holding him down. Until you guys arrive. Darnell arrives. I told him to take over Sam's spot. Sam's bleeding. She was shaking, pressing into me. And
She's upset. She's okay. You're all right. Kind of stuff that makes us uneasy. That's an ambulance.
you okay? Yeah, I'm ringing in my left ear.
We got punched in the side of the head.
She said video exists, but she also wants to talk to you because she says she felt like he should have been arrested earlier, and she has to reach out to her security team before they can release or let us watch the video.
So obviously I already talked to McDonald and saw the video. You mind just running down?
We'd been there at least 15 minutes prior to the incident, and it was for the same guy who was banned yesterday. And I obviously have prior knowledge because I spoke with the officer who banned him yesterday. I went out there the first time and I spoke with the bank manager who said that he had been banned, and she just wanted to ensure that he was gone.
Yeah.
She also said that every time we tell him to leave, he leaves, and then when we leave, he comes back. And I walked outside and I told McDonald and the officer that was out with him on the original call I guess like a plan of action going forward for people who are banned just because they're not going out to jail for criminal trespass. That other officer left. The call basically ended there. I think we were still on the call, but the suspect or subject walked away. Donald and I went and stood by our cars, and we were talking about, going forward, what we needed to do with people who got banned, and just the guy walked back up, and I pointed him out to McDonald, and I said, he's back. He said, okay, 1095. I said, 1095. I mean, he's not supposed to be here. So he actually walked towards us in the parking lot. Well, he had walked down the sidewalk towards the bank, so he was in front of the bank. He saw us, so he walked towards us, and then started telling us something about his ID and the debit card that he had, which is one of the Georgia's own debit cards.
Yeah.
But he doesn't have a bank account. Hasn't had it in 4 years.
Yeah.
He walked away, and we walked back towards the front of the bank. He turned around and asked us if we had IDs. So what do you need our IDs for? He said, because if you're going to go in there, you're going to help me get a vest. And you're not going in there because you're not getting a bank account. And he just kept saying that. And I said, you have two options. Like, you can leave on your own, or you can leave in handcuffs. Like, they don't want your business. That's not an option anymore. This is what you have to deal with. McDonald was standing at like my 1.5, maybe. Huge freaking pole. McDonald walked around it. He put his right arm behind him, and that's when the guy tensed up, and I was able to get underneath his left arm, but he had it clenched up. I genuinely don't remember what happened between right in front of the ATM to when we were in that parking spot. But once we were in the parking spot, I just remember spinning around him. I don't even think I saw it coming. But he punched me in the mouth, and I was holding on, I think, still to his left arm. And I saw out of the corner of my eye him punching McDonald in the head. And I think at that point, all three of us lost our footing, maybe.
Yeah.
But ended up on the ground, and we were on top of him. And we tried to roll him over to his stomach, and he was just completely tense. Like, he was just dead weight. So I told McDonald, so let's just hold him. He's fine. He can breathe. We're not, sitting any place we shouldn't be. McDonald had his arms. I was kind of underneath McDonald. A civilian just ran up and kind of made sure that nothing else happened. And that was when I noticed that, I felt my face hurt. But when I was sitting over him, that's when my face started, pouring. So he's got the majority of my blood all over him.
Yeah.
And then we just held on until more people got there and we could, get into a position to put cuffs on him.
Gotcha. So he didn't want to talk, so he's going to go for the 2 counts of obstruction, battery on you. And is McDonald here yet?
He's out in the lobby.
I don't know.
He's waiting to be seen.
Sorry this happened to you.
It's cool. It's the first time I got my bell rung, so
Yeah.
I didn't lose him though.
No, you did a good job.
A handful of people get punched and, fall out. I didn't fall out till
The defendant, a repeat offender, was charged with criminal trespass, 2 counts of felony obstruction of a law enforcement officer, aggravated battery on a law enforcement officer, and battery on a law enforcement officer. He was sentenced to 4 years in prison, followed by 16 years on probation, 10 of which are suspended. The sentence includes strict probation conditions, including a no-contact order with the property involved.